Welcome to West Seattle. Many people arrive at Seattle ready to taste some excellent coffee, try some of the culinary delights, and get a first-hand sense of what all this famed music scene of Seattle is all about. Something that this city is a little less commonly associated with is that it's actually home to some of the country's most stunning beaches. Hi, I'm Ruben from Seattle's Mortgage Broker. Come join me as we take a tour of this neighborhood where there's no better place in the city for a blend of pristine beaches, beautiful mountainscapes, and great accessibility to downtown. So come with me and let's see if this is somewhere that you could see yourself calling home. Let's go.
As its name suggests, West Seattle lies to the west of downtown Seattle and juts out into Elliott Bay and the Puget Sound. This is a neighborhood with its own rich character and history.
In fact, I'm at Alki Point here in West Seattle, which is where the Denny party landed just 170 years ago and what has been described as the first day of Seattle. West Seattle would be instituted as its own town in 1902, only to be annexed 5 years later to become a neighborhood of Seattle proper. This history is well documented in the local Log House Museum, which also documents other, more recent local events. Every year, stretching back to 1950, a reenactment of that famous landing to these shores takes place at Alki Point as part of the week-long Seafair celebration, a city favorite. While I'm not here at the right time of year to catch that, the Insta-friendly lighthouse at Alki Point usually offers year-round tours and is a great icon against the backdrop of Elliott Bay or the city skyline. A stone's throw from Alki Point is of course Alki Beach, Seattle's most popular beach, and for good reason. For those of you with a family in tow, visit at low tide so the kids can explore the vast marine life in the many tide pools while you kick back and catch some rays. Or bring some friends and come on a crisp Seattle evening and enjoy a bonfire along the shore. If time begins to slip away from you during your day at the beach, it might be that I'm British, but to me, nothing sounds better than some good fish and chips. If that doesn't take your fancy, there's plenty of good eateries and breweries along the waterfront here for you to try out a local microbrew or something else delicious that takes your fancy. The great views in West Seattle aren't isolated to the waterfront alone. Seattle is like Rome in that it is a city built on 7 hills. One of those hills is West Seattle. I'm at the highest point of the city in the aptly named neighborhood High Point, which sits about 520 feet above sea level. Like many Seattle suburbs, West Seattle has plenty of detached homes mixed with modern apartment complexes and row houses. And depending on your budget, there's also no lack of luxury homes with jaw-dropping views of the Puget Sound, the Olympic mountain range, or both. So how does the local real estate market compare? Well, West Seattle home prices have actually been trending below the city average in recent years. Entering into 2021, the median sales price of homes in West Seattle is right around $650,000, which is about 10% lower than the city average of $730,000, which means that West Seattle presents an attractive proposition for anyone, from first-time home buyers looking to move into the area for work to those who are seeking an investment property. Choose between plentiful single-family detached homes with lots of character, a modern home or new build, or go for that $1 million view. Whatever your situation, Seattle's Mortgage Broker can help. Another great benefit of West Seattle is the greenery. In fact, 1/3 of the city's green space and urban forest can be found in West Seattle, which is mostly made up of the West Duwamish Green Belt, which is Seattle's largest contiguous forest. Take a hike on one of the many sprawling trails and forget that you're only minutes away from a world metropolis. Now let's head away from the sounds of nature and onto the city streets. This is a favorite local destination, the West Seattle Junction. Here you'll find an eclectic mix of galleries, of boutique fashion shops, as well as some high street shops. A couple of my favorite places to stop while in the area are Easy Street Records, where you can find music to fit just about any taste, and the West Seattle Bowl, which has become a quintessential part of the neighborhood since its founding in 1948. And West Seattle offers many other city conveniences too. In 2016, voters approved the city's light rail to be expanded into West Seattle, which will eventually run from Everett all the way down to Tacoma. In the meantime, for those of you who work in downtown Seattle and want to avoid the traffic, no problem. Take the regularly scheduled King County water taxi and be dropped off at Pier 50 in downtown Seattle in just 10 minutes. Plus, it's not a bad view for your morning commute. Well, that about does it for our day in West Seattle. If you liked this video, if it was helpful, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to our channel. We produce regular content specifically to the Seattle real estate market. If you're looking to purchase a home or refinance in West Seattle or any other neighborhood within the city limits for that matter, give us a call or visit our website, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.